Go.
Hi, I'm Gage Atkin. I drive the 2X 410 Sprint car. I'd like to thank my sponsors, May Painting and Sandblasting, and Ron Jacobs Trucking.
So, driving a 410's got to be just crazy without how fast they are and everything. What's the toughest thing about driving a 410?
Put me on the spot. There's a lot that goes into it. Track, getting the car ready throughout the week takes a whole lot of time, and then figuring out like the fine tuning, figuring out where to run the track, trying to read the track at the beginning of the night. It's a challenge. So there's a lot that goes into on that. A lot of people don't really realize.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to touch on too. So, you go to pavement tracks and they're for the most part the same, but with dirt, different tracks are different. The same track is different throughout the night, whether it's the next day, if there's a multiple day show. Like, how do you approach setting your car up for the track for each time you come to a place?
Well, throughout the week we kind of record everything throughout, from race to race, kind of write it down, and depending on how we do, kind of log it and figure out how we did, what we can improve, and then that kind of gets us a starting point for the next race we decide to come to this track. But it just really depends. Like, you show up, you go look at the track, see what you think it's going to do. And we got lucky tonight. It sounded like he was going to put some more water on while this event was going on.
Yeah, they are watering right now.
Yeah, so we just got to really keep in touch with what's going on the track and try to make the best decision.
All right, last question. So what kind of a track is your absolute favorite? Dry, heavy, slick? What's your ideal conditions?
I kind of like the in-between. A little extreme in the dry slick makes it tough to see, but then again, you get on a super heavy wet track, then you start having to rip some tear-offs, multiple tear-offs a lap sometimes. So it just, every place is different. Each track, I think I can get around here pretty good on dry slick, but you get to like Attica or Fremont, sometimes that's a little tricky.
All right.